And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Sibling Rivalry. I have usurped Chris for the controller at this point.
Usurper!
And so here we are back at the New York precinct, right where we left off last time. And it's time to pick up on this crap.
Also, after finding out that there's apparently an additional ending for doing the optional post-game stuff, we probably will be coming through to do an episode on it after Christmas.
Yes, after Christmas, because with us only having basically 4 days of time that we can actually get in and record this stuff for you guys, it's going to be tight as is to be able to get the entire game finished. At least if my memory of playing through this is at all intact for it, because of course when you're younger, things seem to take a lot longer than they actually do, and I don't recall ever looking at the time count for it.
It doesn't look like it'll be too bad.
Well, I mean, I've seen speedruns that apparently did this in 2 hours, so it can't be that bad to actually finish up the entire game. I apologize if I'm going a little bit fast for the text as I'm scrolling through here, because talking and reading at the same time is a very weird process.
Indeed. ESP.
Yes, ESP.
Mitochondria.
For all you Metal Gear fans, just replace mitochondria with nanomachines, and you're good. That's how we explain all of Parasite Eve.
Oh god. So Eve is Senator Armstrong?
Yes. Don't fuck with this, opera diva!
Oh.
And for those of you who don't get it, look up Don't Fuck With This Senator on YouTube and you will thank us.
I'm so glad that actually is just what you can look up.
Yes. Oh, I can move around again. Haha! I don't want to come back later.
So...
Speak to me now!
So, Baker is fat. Just like Baker in Metal Gear.
Oh.
I sense a connection.
God, I forgot how floaty the running is for this.
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
But there's stuff! I want in his desk!
Bro.
Oh, fine.
We are on limited time.
But if you can't have fun...
Games aren't about having fun.
This is serious business. Was there anything in here?
No. Going up is your next one.
Alright. Let's see what you have to say.
Talking in RPG. After all, Zool's the only witness. Zool is the only witness ever.
You shall all bear witness to Zool.
Zool's witnesses?
Zool's witnesses. Oh no. Oh no. How has that not become a thing? I mean, we've got Pastafarians, but no Zool worshippers?
I think we've just got our title for this one now.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's right. That would have been because Zool was the one that actually inhabited Dana. It was Gozer was.
Yeah.
That's what we should have called her, was Gozer.
No.
Even though I know the reference you were making. So nothing else is worth grabbing?
Go in that door, actually.
The one that was just off this one?
Yeah. You get your first piece of armor that has auto heal on it.
Yay, auto heal!
In one of those lockers.
Yay, auto heal.
And that's just a medicine. Which I wouldn't bother doing anything right now because we can store stuff in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to change the armor over.
Put it on and then transfer the stats over after.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing I'd really want to bring over is the critical, given everything else is better.
Well, you either bring over all the stats or a modded ability.
Yes, I know.
So, I mean, either way, you get everything good.
I'm out of here.
Rohan is mine!
Oh, God. Stop making me want to see The Hobbit. God damn it.
You're welcome.
You didn't hit your head last night, did you? Actually, I did. Several times. Alright, is there anything else up here to grab?
Go left. Nothing up there.
Alright, so just downstairs. And weapons depart was this door, if I remember correctly.
Probably. May as well test it out.
Oh no, this was the dogs.
Okay, so it's the one next door.
Yeah. Hey there, Cujo.
This place is so getting infected. There's dogs here, and it's a horror game. Which means it has to get infected.
You are so getting a mind crush. Yeah, I think it was the one that was further down the hall. I'm just gonna check this one really quick. Authorized personnel line. Fuck you!
Check your authority!
Respect my authority! Or at least open the door for me. Music stopped. Who's going to die? Okay, I'm out of here.
Okay.
You. Speak to me. Ah, yes, Wayne.
Wayne's World?
Oh, I love seeing him getting yelled at.
Why guns won't disappear from this country. No, I'm pretty sure the need to protect the country is why guns won't disappear from it.
That and also cultural fetish for and need for firearms in the United States, but compared to damn well near every other developed country in the world.
Yeah.
Not to say that there's no other violent crimes, but yeah. I think that's the other way around, buddy. For as much as I'll poke fun at that stuff from time to time,
yeah,
it's more criminals get bigger and higher end guns, and the cops need to match pace with them.
Yeah.
And no, you cannot have her underwear, Wayne. Let's see here. What do we got here? Those are equipped, so... And Invest. I can tweak those out afterwards.
Yeah.
There we go. Sure. I'll take an M16, thank you very much. Papa wants his automatic rifle. What was that for?
He wants the mod permit.
Ah, yes.
Read! Read, brother!
I can't!
May as well do the M16.
Yep. We'll just continue to make that badass. Click, click, click. It's so heavy now, I have to cut my balls for it.
Don't let the guns own you. This isn't possessed weaponry!
Not yet, anyways. Late, by the end of this, I is going to be voiced by Vin Diesel. Alright, now this is going to make me run through the tune-up tutorial. So I'll just simply let it go through, because... So yes, when you use the tool, you can then grab whatever the plus bonuses are from the other weapon to migrate them over to bolster the other gun. I'm pretty sure you can use the tools anywhere, as long as you have them.
Yeah.
And I think the super tools, what was it for them again? It was
super tool just doesn't destroy the weapon.
Right.
So it's basically the only, like, if you made an awesome weapon and then you just want to transfer all the stats onto like one of the best weapons, then you use super tools so you don't lose everything off of it.
Yeah.
And then if you go through the one optional dungeon, you get the rare traders cards, which gives you unlimited tools and then unlimited super tools.
Ah, yes, traders cards. All right. The medicine. Let's see here. Looks like MP5s and maybe G36s. Can't make out the rifles or the handguns, though. They're probably... Almost looks like they got a Desert Eagle plastered on the wall there. All right. And what's new? I feel like such a tool.
I will punch you. Why don't you grab the Kevlar vest and use the tool right now?
That's true enough.
And I think we can use an offense up on our M16.
So what do we want to do then? Migrate the stuff from the end protector over, or let's see here, because I got the CM vest equipped right now.
Yeah, we want to put the Kevlar vest stuff onto the CM.
All right, so move that over. Now.
And then we have that offense up that we can throw on our M16.
Wait, I have to get into tool stuff, right?
The energy plus control minus. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't really gain anything out of that.
Yeah. What about the? Oh, yeah, we don't have the other stuff on yet. Well, let's use our defense up on, or our offense up on the M16.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look here for it because M16. Yeah, the M16 gets crazy-ass range.
Well, yes, it's a rifle.
Yeah. But yeah, there's nothing worth migrating over to it right now.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, everything else is just like, nope. All right.
But we have an offense up.
We have an offense up. Almost did it on the wrong one.
And also, you might want to equip it.
I was just thinking that. It's like, this might be handy if it's actually in my... Yeah. I should probably just store those other two then.
Yeah. And so you guys know the one very nice thing about this, despite how unrealistic it technically is, you just get stacks of ammo, and the only thing that ever uses a different kind of ammo is rocket launchers. In fact, even grenade launchers use regular ammo.
Yes. Oh, believe me, I made liberal use of that afterwards when I fought the giant enemy crab.
Spoiler alert!
Ah, he was a side boss.
Spoiler alert!
I don't count it, he's not plot.
But her boobs are?
Boobs. Alright. So I guess I gotta go upstairs and get yelled at now. And... Oh. What are you, strange apparition? Ah, yes, him.
The evilest of evil?
Yes. God damn it, every time I see Zool. That's right, child. Scream in terror before Zool. There's this strange creature here, Daddy.
I just picture, like, mandibles coming from her, like, just all...
Don't worry, Ben. It's just a threat response. She's just establishing dominance. Don't make eye contact and keep your head down and you'll be fine.
Brisk walking pace is your best defense here.
Yes, the concert. Gah! The worst dad ever!
He is wearing an awfully disgusting green tie.
Oh, boy.
That's not true. I was raised by my father and I'm a badass.
Look at me! Look at me!
I got
Upper
bad.
house full of corpses, burnt and charred. I'm the one who comes out without a scratch in a freaking cocktail dress. You broke it. I hit the window button.
Yeah, there we go.
What did you do?
It's on camera mode for some reason.
I'm sorry, guys. We had a bit of a dirt moment. Chris is getting control for a second while I rectify this. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. There we go.
What happened?
I was on. It was actually looking for the camera for unlocking the tablet.
Weird.
Yeah. All right. So you just dumped me in an empty room. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And moving on. Yeah, I think it's sent back to what's his face's office to have.
Yeah. Talk with Baker.
Yeah. But I'll talk with the cute blonde in uniform right here.
Fraulein. 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 What? We would make beautiful children.
Hello, Cassie. Oh. God, every time I think about how screwed up all this stuff gets afterwards.
He gets raided. You keep dodging around it, but it's obvious that it does. It's your headquarters, the place where you're supposed to feel safe. JRPG trope states it's destroyed.
Unless it's Balam Garden.
Even then, you had to dive through a monster-infested area first. With one of the worst button mashing sections.
Whoa! What in the world happened to our stuff?
That's not even dropping frames.
Yeah, that's interesting. One moment, folks. Okay, and we're back after the capture device apparently decided to crap itself, so sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna have some nice pixelated images, but...
Well, they already just got past the pixelated images to get to this part.
I'm well aware. I'm just saying.
Sir! A moment, please, sir! As I awkwardly walk over towards you, because walking in a straight line is impossible.
Having trouble with mitochondria, sir.
Having trouble with the mitochondria. I want you, someone who shouldn't be speaking to the press, to speak to the press. As the sole survivor of that incident, what about the guy that ran for his life? Who we already established ran for his life. And, oh no, the clown did get incinerated on screen, more or less.
Yeah. About the clown.
It's like, maybe I'm trying to turn you into a suspect, then why are you even putting her on camera? Why do you want her anywhere near cameras?
Because Japanese RPG.
Yes, that's true enough. Let's pick the dumbest thing people can do, and we're usually on about the right path. Remember, if something can be resolved by about 5 seconds of explanation, we have to dodge around the issue, otherwise we're not doing it right.
Rare, highly flammable chemical. What?
You could just say it was arson in a case like that. And her actually being a genetically modified freak. I'm asking her the question. And this is why you shouldn't have had her here, because now she's going to sound like a cuckoo person.
She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Peasants, listen to the words of Zool. Why are you letting her still talk? You idiots! Oh god! Every time I look at this and think about all the terrible things that are happening, that just how much the press would be having a frickin' field day with this. Nothing here to see, citizens. Move along before we tase you all.
Or Eve just ignites the fuck out of this place.
Nah. But I told you not to say anything. I thought you shouldn't have put me in front of the press.
They can't handle the truth.
Well, the funny thing is here, though, I mean, when you consider it, it's actually quite impressive that he doesn't debate whether or not she's speaking the truth.
Yep.
Which I think makes his judgment just as questionable as anybody else's at this point.
JRPG.
JRPG, yes.
We're going to be touting this one a lot.
All right. Ah, yes.
Some Japanese scientist.
Well, I mean, at that point, you're about accurate for your average NYPD precinct.
Yeah. Is it mitochondria?
Maybe. It could be mitochondria. What's it worth to you? Okay, really? Like random science factoid out of nowhere.
Actually, if you read the little intro in the book, it basically goes off on the whole thing with mitochondria.
Oh, and I know. I got an introduction to mitochondria when I was in 9th grade. In fact, I learned about mitochondria from this game before I learned about it from high school. Which, when I started learning about mitochondria, I'm like, oh, I know what these things are. They're the little organisms that turn you into a monster.
They let you burn stuff. I like burning stuff. Jeff does not go near the Bunsen burner. Come on, Zool! You dare command Zool?
Zool does not take orders from your kind. Or, of course, if I want to be really bad about it, Zool does not listen to the orders of the dark-skinned ones.
Or the dark-skinned ones?
The dark-skinned ones. No.
Oh, no. Come on, that was exactly what they were going for.
Well, no, those were the Jews.
Except for the part where they were actually dark-skinned. And they were called the Dark Sen, which is basically a wordplay on dark skin.
Well, no, the Darksens were ostensibly a play on the Jewish people as well.
While making them basically black.
They weren't really dark skinned though. They had dark hair, but they had relatively fair skin.
But as far as the Japanese are concerned, it was a word pun on dark skin. It even sounds like it.
You could maybe make that argument, but that's one of those ones I'd look for confirmation before anything else.
Well, they're never going to admit it. They're not going to admit to a quantifiable racial remark.
We totally made them darkies.
We made them creatures of the night.
Creatures of the night. Alright, now I was not paying attention where I'm supposed to go, but I don't think there's anywhere else for me to go right now, so...
Oh.
Yeah, he was at the museum. That map music. Just gonna bob and groove for a little bit here, guys.
Yep.
I love those driving animations that they do for it. Oh, yes, that's right. It wasn't... Wait a second. No, because it was... Oh, right, because, yeah, we had to go speak to Clamp first, but even though Maeda wound up contacting us. Oh, Maeda. How I pity you.
I was gonna say... Were we going to see a Japanese scientist? Clamp does not sound like a Japanese last name.
Yeah, no, Clamp's another guy that they had us going to see first. Yes, be careful. Don't go spouting crazy stuff out of nowhere. Why do you kiss the chief's butt? I like the smell of it.
That was years ago. Now he's my boss. So your friendship means nothing.
Nope, friendship means nothing. It is no longer magic. Mitochondria are the new magic.
I'm okay with this.
Oh yes, please note what's actually on the front of the museum.
So you want to ride my chocobo? Everyone's going to want to ride my chocobo.
I ain't riding your chocobo. Your chocobo's nasty.
So how do you know this?
Because I've seen you flaunting that bird around.
Why would you look? You realize at this point there's no way for you winning this one.
Well, no, as evidenced by the last versus match, there is no way I'm winning at all at any point.
Good. That one victory shall remain a statistical improbability.
Well, at least you'll never have a complete shutout on me as a result of that. You might as well, but you won't ever actually have one.
Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with you clinging to hope.
Some point I'm gonna have to find something I can just totally trounce you on.
Just pull up Ace Combat. Pull up Ace Combat, take the F4, I'll take the Falcon, you'll win.
No, because with the way the turn radius works out for that, it still can be a close fight despite that all.
I'll take the Falcon with the TLS.
We're just gonna go talk to him. If you hear screaming, don't come in.
It's just the mitochondria acting up again. That sound effect. Right there.
Remember, we're not locked in here with him, he's locked in here with us.
Zool, motherfucker!
Zool will grace your notebook with her signature. Where is the goddamn notebook? Let's leave your number 2.
Buddy.
I think she flipped them off there.
I think so.
There was nothing around here, right?
No. There's nothing else you can get in here right now.
Yeah, because then that's for when...
This is like the final area, isn't it?
Not quite, no.
Or like the second last area?
It's the last big area, as I recall. But I actually like that some of these environments aren't just like a one-shot deal.
Yeah.
There was nothing up here?
No. There is nothing that you can get here right now.
Alright. Forward, minion. Open the door for Zool. And now we go talk to the other guy who's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Herr Clamp! Dr. Clamp! That keyboard thing is going to be infuriating.
Some internet problems, apparently.
Alright, well, we'll sort out the interwebs later. I have an idea why the interwebs are not working.
Oh?
Yeah, probably that stupid cable came loose while I was fixing things.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you get to hear me troubleshoot things while playing, folks. Have a nice day. You were there. I'm having an episode.
At least they didn't use that high-pitched ringing tone whenever Cloud has memory problems.
Yes.
Then that just would have been, guys, for real.
And I realized after we're done our conversation with Dr. Clamp, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Why are you interested in my work? I don't know, because you research freaky things and freaky things happened, I guess.
Because you kind of look like Hojo with higher res models.
Yes. Mitochondria. Ah, yes. Totally normal. This is sounding completely rational coming from us because we're police officers.
Yes.
What the true mitochondria is like.
Do you?
Oh god! If I had half an ounce of effort in me, I'd so voice him over to a bad German accent. Well, there is a reason why they're called organelles.
Precisely. I can do it too.
Like a parasite?
Parasite? That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature.
We're really doing this, huh?
We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand?
9!
The mitochondria.
Alright, that's it. No!
I was doing it.
Well, we're not doing it.
And you ruined it.
Of course.
So clearly you didn't actually want to do it. You just lied to all of our viewers. You're an ass.
Well, yes. Well, not a single one, thank you.
Yeah.
Your body does not generate nearly that much. So yes, bear in mind that they're stating that the mitochondria were actually pumping out enough heat to ignite a human at this point. Now, that's all well and good except for one problem, which is why weren't the clothes and everything else incinerating because of the 1600 degrees of heat?
Yeah.
That's where it's like, you almost have something. You have something that sounds halfway plausible until we take that one last thing of why wasn't everybody's clothes burning off. Like, I, by rights, should have been stark naked. I would not complain about this. But at the same time, it might affect our rating.
And the hair, too, actually.
Well, if we go off of Aya's end of it...
Yeah, maybe.
Because if we're going off of everything else that the rest of her isn't catching fire, or rather that the rest of her body isn't catching fire, then we could argue that yes, her hair may not necessarily catch fire because it's fundamental or structurally different somehow from regular keratin. Or was it keratin or whatever? Nah, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm failing biology right now. I'm sure my high school prof is losing his mind if he were seeing this.
Good. Good.
Science, science, words, words, science, text! That we are the higher species? I think we're doing alright.
Consciously?
Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way.
This is almost as bad as Core. Almost.
But at least I can have some fun with this one. This is one where there's enough of a plausible explanation behind it that if you weren't sitting here critiquing it, you could actually turn your brain off enough and be like, it sounds more or less all right.
No. No, you couldn't. And one of our friends is going to have a field day with this.
I think a few of our friends are going to have a field day with this, actually.
Yes.
Mitochondria, Eve.
Eve?
Eve? Eve, ah!
I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, God. Suddenly I wanted to rename Daniel to Wally.
Oh, God. No. What?
This is going to be our big thing for it, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah! Sorry, guys, I accidentally skipped that one too quickly.
She called herself Eve.
I'd like to return to my studies now. I'd like to use the non-existent internet to look something up. Alternatively, oh boy, my studies! Will I get the opportunity to save or whatever? Alright. So, that's going to be it for this episode of Sibling Rivalry, folks. Once again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And after this, we're going off to meet a strange Japanese man.
Indeed.
So we'll catch you guys again soon for another episode.